Alright, as you see, we have the GoPro in the fish tank. I told you I was going to do a water test that wasn't in the bathtub or the sink. Figure the fish tank makes it a little more interesting. You know, it's a 75-gallon aquarium, so might as well get some use out of it besides watching the fish. So the GoPro is submersible to 33 feet. So I just figured, you know, give it a little underwater test, show part of that video. And I know it's not a real world, you know, test, but you kind of get an idea. We're going to do the Olympus TG-6. That's what I'm filming with right now. We're going to throw that underwater. That one's a little more submersible to 50 feet. So that one is designed as a tough camera as well, but it's more of a point and shoot kind of camera. You got some optical zoom. They're kind of cameras that cross markets a little bit depending on what you're looking for. So hopefully when we put the Olympus down there, you're going to see it on the GoPro. If we don't have it on the GoPro, it may not have worked out. But that's where we're kind of at right now, and we'll see where we can go. And as you can see, there is the light flashing, so that means it's still recording, so that's good. So I'll just come around to the other side here, and you can see, maybe not as good as I can, but I can see clearly right now the LCD. And as I'm looking through the LCD on the back of the filming camera here, it doesn't look as clear as I can see it with my eyes, so we'll see how that turns out on video. But there we go, we have the GoPro underwater, and it's been in there for probably, I'd say at least a good 5 minutes. I was going to show you the Quick app. So the Quick app, you can control the GoPro from your phone. However, every time I started putting it underwater, it lost connection with the phone. So maybe I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. We'll see in a little bit here, but that's where we're at. Thanks. Okay, so we have the Olympus camera in the water now, and as I pulled the GoPro out and started looking back at some of the footage, I realized I couldn't really hear anything, and I know I'm losing my hearing over the years. My wife tells me that all the time. No, seriously, I am. But I put it up to my ear and I could barely hear the audio, and so I guess some water got in the microphones. They had to dry out a little bit. I put it in front of the heater. We have a mini split hanging on the wall. I held it in front of that. And after, you know, 15 minutes, it was good to go. But anyway, so we have the Olympus in the water now, and that one is, like I said, good down to 50 feet, and we'll see how it's working. You can take a look, and see it in the water there. There's a few of the fish. We can come back and we can look at the display. Now I can see the display again, like the last video. I can see it pretty good. I don't think the display underwater is as crisp as the GoPro was, but I still do believe it looks better than what the video may be showing. So there we go. The Olympus TG-6, at least, yeah, minimally underwater, just like the GoPro. And we'll see how that looks when we play the underwater back on the computer and put it together. Okay, so there we are. I got it spun around. So there's a little bit of a review on the underwater footage of both cameras. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you. Okay, after a quick drying of the Olympus camera, the playback was instant, where I didn't have to, you know, all I did was wipe it off with a towel, and I actually re-rinsed it in clear water, just like I did with the GoPro. I re-rinsed that in clear water after I took it out. But anyway, after just rinsing it and taking it out, drying it off real quick with a towel, I didn't have to do anything special with the Olympus. The audio playback was just as it was at any other time. And then, you know, it sounded good. However, I do have to say that I think the video quality on the GoPro was better than the Olympus TG-6. And the sound, at least on the cameras for playback, after everything's all dried out, was kind of comparable. So, but anyway, nothing really extra had to be done with the Olympus to get that sound back during playback. So that pretty much wraps it up with this. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'm hoping I can put all this together in a little bit of a different video editing format. So hopefully when you see it, it's all kind of together, and we'll test my editing skills a little bit. There aren't any editing skills. I have none. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, thanks for watching.